Mm-hmm.
Battery on. No mode.
He ain't got now lip either. I ain't never met.
Hey, Sammy. I guess we could just start talking.
I guess we can.
We're not gonna be like QB and be like, "Well, I'm into 100 people, get 100 likes."
I don't even know. Is he still around?
Yeah, he still go
Mm,
live.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch him or the other one. I don't watch lizards and gizzards.
Yeah, I don't watch them either, but I know they go live though.
Mm,
So
okay.
what you want to talk about first? Just you know the tea.
So let's talk about this myth understood and the mutt dog. Maybe they need to be calling the animal control because some mutt is loose in California. Hey,
Girl,
Sammy.
where do they do it? Where how did somebody invite you to come to California, but you stay in a motel in a cheap ass hotel? They got you staying in a cheap ass hotel, but they staying in an expensive hotel, and she being a whole prostitute sleeping with somebody's man.
Oh, baby, first of all, let me tell you, the few days before that, that man was not returning her calls. She had to jump on people panels to tell him and tell them that for him to answer her calls. How desperate is that? That's how desperate she is.
Girl, I heard
You
her and
making that man
Lady
want you.
Snoop is still fighting over him.
She ain't fighting. He called her. He called Lady Snoop. And Lady Snoop was listening. He probably was crying about the meth head. Then for 3 hours, he I guess he stopped talking to the girl. Meth head. And so
Methonia, Methonia.
metholia. And so he blocked her calls. Then she go jump on ZS channel talking about he ain't answering my call. Like, you are so desperate. Like, I don't think that I think that she entices that man with dick sucking and fucking. I don't think that she gives him any emotional support,
But
anything like that.
he was the one that said that he was emotionally attached to her, didn't he? Didn't he
He's
say that he?
emotionally attached to her. I don't think he knows about being emotionally attached. He probably said that shit, but he ain't. I think it's the fucking and sucking that keeps him there, and that she knows
Girl,
that. So she's like, he ain't answering
girl,
my calls because she's not emotionally equipped to be attached to anyone. She ain't even attached to her own kids like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't have that capability.
so why
But
did
anyway.
somebody tell me? Oh,
Mhm.
they was like, "What you think about misunderstood and Tracy?" No, they was like, "What you think about misunderstood and Snoop?" I can't remember what I said,
Mhm.
but they was like, "What you think? What's the difference between the two?" I said, "One is dead."
Oh no, both of them dead. Then which one dead? Meth under the bush.
No, the
That
other
one.
one.
Oh, she too man acting. She too mannish. He probably think he fucking a man. I'm just saying. I mean, you 50 years old with a 12-year-old boy body, but
She a sack
I'm
of
just
bones.
saying.
That's all I'm gonna
But
say.
anyway,
She a
but
sack of bones.
what Sammy say? Notice how Miss what's her name claimed she wasn't a fighter when Tracy wanted to pull up. Talking about I'm not a fighter. Then shut your motherfucking mouth, bitch. Don't sit up there running your mouth and then you gonna run your feet away when somebody call you to the carpet.
But
You
why
lady
pull up?
Snoop said she had all her peoples ready. She said they was ready. So you bring your ass on, because they's gonna get you. And then Tracy was like, okay, we gonna pull up. See, that's what Tracy get. Tracy, fight the people that want to fight you. Don't be fighting the people that don't even know, don't that ain't got you in their mind. Lady
So
Snoop wasn't trying
Tracy,
to
you
fight you.
just so Tracy, you just starting trouble in Cali.
Right. She want to fight Snoop because she thinks she could whoop Snoop ass. But when Lovely Love was right there in Texas, want to fight the bitch, she ain't show up. So fight the people that want to fight you instead of fighting the other people battles.
And Tracy, I cannot believe I thought that was your hotel. So that was the hotel that you was advertising on your community wall.
Mm-hmm. JW Mirror. She wasn't at that. She was at the sleazy speakeasy. That's where she was at. She was.
She was probably on Skid Row at the hotel.
Mm. Then
She
she
was
talking about
probably
she. They said she said she had to go get some drawers. I was like, you traveled. You traveled to another state and had no drawers.
she done had she done had when she was with Rob.
See, a drawless heifer.
You nasty. You stink.
He said she smelled like mustard. I was like, oh, I can't even eat mustard no more.
You said Denny's mustard.
I just be, I don't know. I
What's
ain't
the
set foot in
difference?
Denny since he said that I don't want none of it. But
The
I said I don't
difference.
want no condiments now. I don't want now condiment. I'll
What's the
just eat a
difference?
dry sandwich. Fuck that.
What's the difference?
I don't want to look at mustard and thinking no
Why did you
mustard plus the heifer. I just
Why
can't
did you
do
say she smelled like Denny's onions? You know the
it.
grilled onions.
He had to name a location, mess it up for everybody. Denny's. That ain't even a spot no more. Be like, Denny's mustard.
Mm-mm.
He said she smelled like Denny mustard and looked like Dennis Rodman. And I said,
Well, okay.
mm-hmm.
So what
So they
else
okay.
occurred?
So
Why
so
why
they
are they
fought.
why are they fighting in the first? Why is Misunderstood and Tracy fighting in the first place?
Well, they made up, so called made up today, but because my understanding from what I gathered is that it started because misunderstood ain't gonna do shit without that man with that what's his name DK. She ain't gonna do nothing without that man. But she wanted to go. She misunderstood keeps crackhead hours, right? She go
Yeah.
to sleep late. She wake up early.
All
Is
right.
what it is. Okay. Tracy don't wake up early. Tracy ain't got no job. Where she got to go? So she be taking her time sleeping in and doing whatever. So apparently they was supposed to go somewhere. Well, misunderstood said she was waiting for Tracy for hours. Tracy said no, you wasn't. Tracy wanted to go to the beach. She didn't want to take her to the beach.
Why didn't you get an Uber, Tracy? Where's your Cash App card? Where's Rob's Cash App card?
Right. Right. That's right what she used for her trip. And so anyway, so Tracy, oh, she had on this bathing suit. I was like, girl, you
Somebody
was
said
built.
Tracy was looking good.
Who? Ray Charles?
No, somebody told me that.
Who was it? Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder? Because
Ray
she was
Charles
looking a
ain't
hot
here
mess.
no more, so I don't know about
Mm-hmm.
Ray.
Well, Stevie was it Stevie? Because I don't understand who told her she was looking good. She got a whole. She built like a whole. I don't know, like a linebacker. She just fly. What you mean fly? She was looking fly, Sammy, or she looked like a fly.
Why didn't you go visit your man while you was
What
there?
what do you mean, Clyde? Clyde said what? What Clyde say?
Why didn't you
She
go
let me
visit
tell
your
you,
man?
right?
Cause
She
he
probably
is
gonna
still
visit
her
him.
man. Is she
She
still there?
probably who? Yeah, she's still in California. She's still out there. She was so she's sitting up there, had on a bathing suit. Okay. Then she had her titties out. Okay. That's why she ain't got no ass because it's all in her chest.
Mm.
She got all titties, no bitties. Okay. No, she said she did not say she was stunning on MU. Well, Clyde don't like MU because apparently everybody think this was my thing. Y'all need to quit telling MU she beautiful. She is not beautiful. She might be not as ugly as Tracy, but she not beautiful. She's not. They just say she beautiful because it's that whole color of her skin tone. She look like a whole skeleton too. She don't look no. She only got titties and her complexion is lighter, but she looked just like the one she fighting over, the lady she fighting her man over, just different shade. That's all. That's all. And she got titties. That's it. But she's so stupid. But anyway, Tracy had on that old black bathing suit. And
Mm.
then Paulette, let me say, Paulette, you was an ignorant old bitch. You was an ignorant old bitch.
What did Paulette
You be
do?
hyping. You know what, Paulette? I know you's a funny shaped, ugly old bitch. Because you be hyping Tracy funny, ugly shaped old bitch ass up. She over there talking about Tracy. Tracy, you look good. And Tracy, you don't. Tracy get everything she get because she's a mean bitch to people, putting people babies with nooses around their neck
Nooses.
and posting people talking about threatening to post people's kids up on adult platforms and shit like that.
And she talking about, look, nobody's taking it down. Give us
Mm-hmm.
another week and we'll see if your channel come down.
Paulette, Paulette just remind me of an old gold tooth old Jerry curl bitch. She probably wear a Jerry curl. That's what she remind me of. Some old heifer with a Jerry curl still.
I want to
Paulette
know
is.
why did that lady? Okay, I was just kind of informed that the lady Smokeahuntis, is that her name? Smokeahuntis is originally the person that had posted Tracy's mother in a casket on her community wall,
You mean this
and
go round?
that's the reason why she posted the picture of the baby in a noose.
So that baby's that lady's baby?
No, she was just trying to insinuate it was that lady's baby because the baby, the way
Oh.
that her baby supposedly died,
Oh
that's what
wow.
Tracy is trying to imitate
Stokahontas.
or what. Yeah,
Stoke. I don't even know. I heard of her recently because she beefing with old girl over there.
Skokahannes. Okay.
But I don't
Skoka.
know who.
I
I didn't
tried
know
to
she
look
had a
that
baby that
person up,
passed.
Stokahannes.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, they said that the
Skoka.
baby had.
SK.
They said
SK.
they said that the baby died due to blinds. Something with the blinds got wrapped up in the blinds or something, choked or
But see,
something.
that's remember how Mike Tyson daughter died with that treadmill. Remember
No, I don't remember that.
his
I'm too
daughter
young.
something. Shut up. You ain't that
I'm
young
too
anyway.
young for that to
So
even know that.
something happened with his baby. Something that she had on got caught in the treadmill that was going and it choked the baby.
Oh
That's
damn.
not nothing to be playing with. You know what I'm saying? I
It's nothing to
understand.
be playing with in general. Neither one of y'all were right if she did post Tracy's mother on
Right.
the in the casket or whatever. But neither one of you all were right. But here we go again. Tracy is playing with kids. She's harassing kids. She's doing whatever she's doing to kids or trying to come against kids. And you all are supporting her still.
Baby.
I mean, people was in the comments saying, "Oh my God, who? So one man said in the comments, who screwed with you, Tracy, that much that they caused you to do this disrespectful ish? Like he blamed the person. And I'm like, do you
But they
not see
always be
this is
saying she's
her?
sweet. They be like, she's so sweet, she cares, she a good friend. I was like, y'all so stupid. Y'all just be hyping up the most ignorant ass shit. Just ignorance. Ignorance,
What's
ignorance.
next? Because I'm tired of talking about her. I don't want to hear about that idiot. The non-spelling idiot.
Old pussy forehead was talking about you.
Girl, on my worst day, I look better than you. Yes, Sarah.
Talk about you was jealous of whatever his alter ego is.
Nobody could be jealous of treasure, non-treasure, lane. Nobody
Menon.
could be jealous. Nobody could be jealous of her. You know why? You got denied 3 times again. I have to mention that. You had got denied 3 times by who? RuPaul.
But if you look at his audition tape, it was corny as shit. He think he funny. He is
Do
not
you
funny.
know
He
if
laugh at
I
his
tried
own
to
shit.
audition for RuPaul, I would make it? And it wouldn't be a blooper. Yours was a blooper. You probably didn't even make the bloopers.
They probably looked at him and said, "We don't need we don't need nobody with a pussy on their forehead. Bye."
Girl, why you keep lying to people telling them that I lost my channel? Because I lost the Mess Express because I false flagged you. First of all, I didn't false flag you. Secondly, I didn't false DKL.
I think he said
I never
copyright or
flagged him.
something.
I never flagged him.
That's the lie he
The
told. That's the
people
lie
that
he
I
was telling the
flagged
people.
was Deanna, and I did not flag from that channel. I flagged Deanna, and I told the reason why I flagged them. I flagged Deanna and I flagged Tracy because they was using Fi Babe's daughter's picture, and I got all of the videos down when I flagged them. I flagged Tracy 6 times and got all videos down. And I
You sat
tried
up there and did that for that woman, and she over there with that woman hyping her up. Talk about Tracy's
right, and I
loyal. She's good
flagged
for it.
I flagged Tracy. I flagged Deanna because she used Leah's picture. So yeah, I got them, and then I flagged you, mother, and just was that close to taking a 40,000 subscriber channel, whatever you was at that time, down for life, and you wouldn't have got it back.
Mm-mm.
You got you got copyrighted twice. I think it was in one day. In
Mm.
one day. So no, I'm not jealous of you. You
He
are
always
jealous
screaming
of you.
somebody jealous of some of him.
You
He
are jealous.
always
Look, you are jealous of Milan Trezure because you wish you looked like that.
it didn't take you 4 hours to look that way.
Girl, what happened? I know you ain't gonna take forever to come back up here. And what
All
had
right, I'm back.
happened? You knocked
I kicked
yourself
myself
out?
out. Hmm.
He probably like, that's what y'all get. Y'all up here talking about mother.
I looked at his a vision of him popped into my mind. I got scared. I was like, oh.
Well, anyway, let's go to talk
So
about
yeah.
something else because I don't want to talk about him either.
Mm.
He's
Baby, these
played out and laid and delayed.
all right with a pussy forehead.
and some kitten heels that he came with.
Right. With cliffhangers, with his toes hanging off the front. Mm-mm. Nah, baby. Just toe up.
So what else been going on? Because like seriously, I know there's other entertaining stuff going on other than speaking.
That's, that's pretty much what's been going on.
Ain't nothing else been going on. Dang.
Nika got into it with some, what's her name?
I thought you
Uh
said you want to speak on Suzone.
oh, her
Suzone.
over there trying to
Suzone.
take over sectors, talking about I'm only want y'all subscribers and y'all money. I was like, okay, girl, I don't know why these
Suzone.
people. And she up here going after people. I don't know why y'all be
Why
on the
did she
phone with
come
that
after
girl.
Sirius and QI?
Honestly, I don't know. They was on somebody panel arguing over her.
QI was
Uh
and
huh.
Sirius.
Sirius wasn't arguing over her. Sirius was arguing with QI, who was arguing about Seuss, that
Where you
lady.
at, Sirius?
I was like, QI, take your bloody panty ass on somewhere. Oh, blood-stained drawers.
QI
Girl,
said
bye.
that Sirius always wanted VS. I'm like,
Please.
that is not what that was.
Please.
I
Please.
remember the day that you came along from Gina's channel. You was watching from the clouds
She is
and
that's
fell
one ugly.
madly in love with
Mm-mm.
VS.
Baby, mm-mm. I seen her on somebody panel and she was talking. I was looking at them teeth like, baby, you let them teeth get in your
That
pussy.
girl
It's
is
toe up.
so ugly. Ugly.
Hmm.
You need a, a bleach makeover.
She need a son. She need a dentist. She need a esthetician. She need a whole bunch of things. I was like, oh, you ugly. I was like, who is letting you fuck them? Oh no.
So do you
Mm-mm.
know what happened on? Because I haven't even got a chance to watch it yet. Do you know what happened on Sean's channel? That he did a live yesterday, I think.
He was talking about that California shit.
With
That was
with
it.
with Tracy.
Uh-huh.
What was his take on stuff?
Just the same, like, how MU was doing Tracy. You know what I noticed about that meth lady? Okay, so she met Tracy today. They was going back and forth. She had a lie, Tracy had a lie. They was going back and forth and calls and texts and shit. So then she went over there to pick up Tracy, got on Tracy Live, and she sat down, she started crying, right? Like, and then all of a sudden, somebody asked her a question. Hey, Jay, over. It asked her a question. Them tears dried up so fast. I was like, she doing this shit for sympathy. She don't like when people say anything bad about her. And her whole thing was people was talking about her and they was making her look bad like she wasn't a good hostess. Well, when you running around behind Dangalang and your friend done traveled 500 miles to see you, you not a good hostess. Like you couldn't stop fucking that man and being up under him for a few days. That's the part I didn't get. I thought that was strange. And then she's sitting up here crying. She jumped on Jay Wilson's panel crying. She was just, I'm sorry, on Camel Toe panel crying. She was just everywhere trying to get sympathy. I'm like, girl, the woman came out there to see you. You already knew with your kids. She was like, my kids, my kids. You should have had your kids with their daddy so that you could have hung out with that woman. You know that woman came out there to hang with you.
I thought the daddy had custody of the kids. So she still has custody of the kids and she does drugs openly.
She says she's sober, but I doubt it. I just honestly doubt
He's
it.
not sober. He's only into her because he likes people. He's a drug counselor, right? He likes women that's
Who?
on drugs. The man that she with.
Oh, I don't know. He looked like he on a little something himself, so
He
I don't
might
know.
be. He might do it too.
They always in the mountains. They ain't meditating, that's for sure. She probably going to mountains to fuck. That's what I'm wondering.
Well, that's what that's known for doing. That drug make you want to be sexual, and that's they get sexual doing
I guess
drugs.
meth sex. Guess maybe meth sex is the best sex. I don't know.
Yeah, I
You got
don't
a
think it
drug.
is.
You got a drugged up kulala. I guess
I think it is. I don't think it
his
is.
his, his penis drugged up and her kulala drugged up. It's just a drug orgy up in the
Yeah,
woods. I guess
yeah.
he up there fucking skeletal. I guess I was like,
Both of them,
right,
both of them are skeletal. What you talking about? One
baby.
is one is Skeletor's seed.
So the seed is skeletal. And they fighting over this one man. He must be the only dick in California. No one is foregoing their life with someone they met on the internet. We can hang out a couple days. That's true, but first of all, who would go out there to stay a week with a motherfucker you don't know? That's
Tracy
stupid. Right,
Tracy stayed with Rob for 2 weeks.
right. Got him locked up twice, I guess. And then she's sitting up here. I don't know. Like she over it. Like you could have went out there for a few days and then took your ass back home, but you be going out there to live and shit. You know what I'm saying?
She don't have nothing to do though. That's her livelihood. Like when you don't have any
But here's the thing: they getting ready to go on a,
responsibilities.
but they getting ready to go on a cruise.
Who
Now
is?
you done her and Meth Understood. They both getting ready to go on a cruise in September. So now you done came out there, did all this shit. The woman is already tired of you. She ready for you to go. She gonna cancel that little trip. Everybody gonna get their money back. I guarantee you. They
How
ain't
many
going on
people
a
supposed to
cruise
be going on a cruise?
because she. First of all, I don't know how she gonna go on a cruise when she want to be in the mountains all the time. You should have went on a hike.
Hey, did you see that commercial of the cruise that's 110 days?
Mm-mm.
It's a commercial that's going now. That they go all the way around the world in 110 days.
Mm-mm. No, thank you. They been and sold you back into slavery, fucking around on that cruise. No, thank you. Mm-mm. They shipping you back. Your black asses all back to Africa. We be on a 100-day cruise. Next, you know, we in Africa, enslaved in Africa. Mm-mm. They ain't finna get me. Bye.
So what about uppity duppity?
Yeah, that's downity Negro, baby. That's a downity bitch.
I want to
Nah.
say something though first about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what made me post that picture? I know that's Fate's Yaya picture. No, I was not making fun of Fate's Yaya. I was bringing to you all's attention that the uppity person is using Fate's picture as their thumbnail because I went over there and I was like, I wonder what this person, because I actually know what the person looks like now because they showed themselves on or herself on Nest channel. But I went to go click on the picture, and at first I saw an animated picture. The third time or the second time when I went over there, because I did watch one of the videos too. The
Mm-hmm.
third time I went over there, just to go look at the
Mm-hmm.
thing, she had Face Yaya picture up, and I was just like, "Is that Face Yaya?"
Mm-hmm. And Faith Yaya put her picture up on her avatar.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
So what does her avatar look like?
Like an ugly heifer.
I just don't understand. Why are you using other people's pictures as your
She thinks she,
as your thing?
the
I
thing
thought you
is, she
said you
think
didn't mind showing your face.
she should mind. It's disturbing. She
And I
sat up
could
there.
tell by the pots that you have in your kitchen that you ain't got money because they look old. They look
They
like
say she live in a
raggedy.
shelter.
No, that's a place. That's her place. But
Mm.
it's just that the pots. I'm like, damn, the pots is so raggedy.
Yeah, she was trying to cook. I was like, what the fuck is this nasty shit? She has worse as lovely love cooking and shit. They both be cooking using Alpo and shit. This is gross. Mm-mm. That's as
She was
bad as
cooking some
that's as bad as them.
scallions.
It's just as bad as palm olive grinds. Just as bad.
James, I want to challenge you to a drag off. I will win all day at Sarah.
I know you
he
over there
gonna
talking
really,
about.
he'll really probably do it too. Drag off.
He over there talking about he look good. You look like James Evans in a wig, nigga.
He look worse than James Evans. He look worse than James Evans as an old man.
Mm-mm. I was like, you always want to try to clown somebody, talking about somebody jealous of you. Not
And
at
you
all.
always bring up the old stuff too.
Because he don't got nothing
Find
else to
new
talk about.
reads because you don't have any good material to drag anybody. Did they find your brother in your basement?
Mm-mm. Did you see the video where Kwani was clowning Kimino? Oh,
When
she was
recently?
talking. It's like last week, I think. I
We
seen a
talking.
little of it.
I thought we talked about that.
I didn't see that. It must have been. I think it was after because yeah, it's been. No, this
It
was
was like a
another one
week ago.
last week. I think I never heard it. I didn't really hear it. She always talking about Kimmy, but she was clowning her. I was like, Quanta be having some funny shit sometimes. I have to say that. Sometimes she be funny. I be like, ooh.
Do you think I gave enough tea when I was on her channel? Because she was saying I wasn't giving no tea, and I'm like, well, what tea did you want? I
They
mean,
want to. They want something. They want you to. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize that you may know things, but certain things you just ain't gonna say, right?
mhm.
But she wanted more. She wanted more.
But I feel like if you want more, you got almost 6,000 views on that video. I need more money. It it costs for me to talk. Okay, y'all didn't give me no money. You got six. I gave you the interview on your channel. I could have did it on my channel because you gave me the opportunity, but I didn't want it on my channel because I'm like, that's just okay. That's just lead me back down somewhere I don't want to go. That's what your channel is about, really. You get what I'm saying? Her channel
Hmm.
is more about that. I'm not really trying to be connected to the beef sector like that. I'll
Mm.
put some videos up here and there. I even was gonna upload a video today. I got a few videos that I had screen recorded from my old channel or a couple of other channels that I got. But I'm thinking like, damn, it's a lot of the stuff was me beefing with Jay Dunn. No nonsense. It wasn't really me beefing with VS. It was the people that was trying to be cool or with me that I end up
Hmm.
beefing with them.
She wanted the shit with BS. That's what she wanted.
Again and again, they keep saying that it was me, that I was doing all the dirty stuff. I wasn't doing all the dirty stuff. I wasn't privy to all of the conversations either.
Well, first of all, you ain't even gotta even explain it because if you see what the girl doing now, you could tell who the person was that was doing all the bullshit.
Yeah, and she keeps blaming the other somebody. She always blaming
Hmm.
somebody else, but she never takes the blame. She never is woman enough to take the blame and say it's her. Or she had some involvement. Oh
Hmm.
no, I was just the face of it, but they were doing everything.
Right. But see, everybody, the thing about it, all the people that she doing shit to now, everybody was trying to tell y'all how the girl was. But y'all didn't want to believe it till y'all ass got bit by the snake. And now y'all mad about it when people had already told you. And then what Kwani said, them other sectors is coming over here trying to tell people over here to help them get rid of her ass. Well, y'all have at it.
Well, we already got rid of her.
Y'all wanted it. You got it.
You know how we got rid of her? This one person named Shireen showed up and got dragged, and we got rid
So
of
she
her.
done.
That's how
So
we got rid of her.
she got her ass whooped for the whole sector. Y'all should be thanking them.
Yeah, we got rid of her then. And then when she told a lot of us to stop calling her, that's how we got rid of her. But then she comes back and tries to blame us for
Mm-hmm.
everything.
So you know what she did now? She done put her videos on. Uh,
Members
um,
only.
me- no, no, no. She got it on something where members only for like $500, 499 or something. She said, so that people won't use her content. And if they want to use her content, they got to pay her for it.
Well, good luck with that,
Well, they say
Suzanne.
that the interview she be doing it suck, and it ain't all that. So I don't know.
Good luck with that, Suzanne.
Mm. I was like, girl, okay,
Good luck with that. Cause I ain't.
right,
You might get one dummy to pay that much. Cause you did have some dummies that was doing that to Jay Wilson
mm,
at one point.
right.
That remember that man, them two men.
No.
Remember they was fighting over Jay Wilson and they was cash apping him, or they was super chatting him at one point.
Oh, Manny and somebody else.
The
Hmm.
man that lived in Florida.
Okay.
Can't remember what his name was, but anyway, you might get some dummies like that. They might be willing, or a dummy like I have to say this, J Nine, because that was dumb for you to cash app the pizza
She said
$500.
she
That was
got
just
her.
dumb
She
as
said
hell.
she got her $800 back. What she say? She posted it on her community
She
water
had
kid.
sent her $800.
Uh-huh. She want. Well, she sent her. I guess that's a total of what she has sent her, not all at once, but she had for what she has sent. But you can't get mad when you trying to when people want to kick you off, and then you trying to outbid the motherfucker trying to kick you off because you want to stay. You so stupid. That's a dumbass. That is she
Well, I
just
knew she could get
dumb.
her money back, but it was just all depends if she had hit up Cash App. 'Cause you can get your money back.
Mm, well,
But please don't do
whatever.
that again because that was dumb as hell.
Yeah, keep your
That
money
was
to yourself.
dumb. Oh,
But I thought it was.
I did find out the reason that Jay Dunn said that April had fell out with VS was not because of what Jay Dunn said.
Mm,
I did have a conversation with Sirius Bayless, and she
mm.
said that is not what it was. You know, Sirius Bayless is like the Bible. She's like the a book of records
And that girl
in
over
the
there
beat
don't like
factor.
it. And that girl don't like it. She don't like it. That lady do not like that either. That
Who?
people come to.
BS?
Hmm.
She the one that made her like that.
Right, but she don't like it now. She be trying to discredit that woman. I'm like, okay. You
Well,
know who missing from the streets? Who been missing the last week or so?
who?
Suck my dog's dick.
What the man she been missing?
Ain't nobody seen her. They don't know where she at. She been missing. Well, she was over there in that Mo 3 sector, I think, or the black sector, and they was dragging her ass over there, and she done
I
went
think it was the
MIA.
Mo 3 sector.
And then she went MIA. I guess she all that woof 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 and she was doing when they was like, fuck you. It's like you would take your peg leg on somewhere, bitch. And then she be posting all these raggedy ass pictures on her community. I'm like, girl, you look like a whole man with a wig on. You look like
She looked like she
she
looked
looked
like
like
what?
Trezure Avenue.
She looked like
You got Trezure Lane and
she looked
Trezure
like Wesley
Avenue.
Snipes in that dress.
Baby, let me tell you, she look like baby, both of them look like dead end streets. You hear me?
I'm
Not even a
sorry.
cul-de-sac, just a dead end street, both on Trezure Lane and Trezure Avenue.
You
She be
need to
sitting up there
change
thinking
your
she
name. You need to change your name from Treasure because there's nothing about you that's treasure.
nothing. Mm-hmm.
Raggedy Lane.
You need to be called Clitor Milan because you got a pussy forehead.
Yes, you must be changed to Boots.
Sitting up there wishing he looked good. I was like, man, you just be so full of shit.
You really are delusional. You know that? You're very delusional.
Hmm.
You, first of all, you talks about, yeah, I'm gonna still mention Lady Nika. You talked to, I still couldn't get over that. When we was talking about Lady Nika, or bringing her
But
up
you know
on,
what? Well, you
how
know
could
he
he
had.
say, how could he say that he looked better when they was wearing like street clothes? You get what I'm saying? It was just regular
Who?
clothes during
Who?
Vegas Gate. They
Oh.
was wearing regular clothes. His clothes didn't look no better. You
Well,
get what
Sean
I'm
said
saying?
he
He didn't
had
have
cut
no.
off pants. He couldn't even afford shorts. He had to turn his pants into shorts.
Girl, he probably
That's what I said. He had
probably took some of
hemmed
them.
up pants that he made into shorts. I was like, that you a fashionista. Okay. You know what though? When you go back to them videos of him in New Orleans, he was he I mean, he's an ugly man. He was walking down the street, he just looked like a sad, pathetic, ugly
Did you see
man.
him in his dress when he was walking down the strip? He walked down
What's
the
up,
strip
Frank?
in a dress.
And they probably was like, somebody call animal control because it's an old gorilla loose on the street in a dress.
He had that same dress on there. He was in the music video.
Not the curtain dress.
No, the
Like
one
somebody
glitter,
old Party City tablecloth dress.
the glitter dress.
A sequence tablecloth. And he was up there with, I'll tell you, and he could, his girdles was busting. It wouldn't even hold all that fat in. He was looking a hot mess. It was seeping out through the top. I was like,
My
mm-mm.
thing is, James, when you had the Jerry curl, you was
He, if you
ugly
look at, let me tell
then.
you, baby, not a Jerry curl toupee at that. And then he sat up there and I ain't never seen nobody with back boobs. His fat was pushed up, so he had titties in the front and the back. I said, this motherfucker got back titties. I said, back
do
titties
your
even. Okay.
Go ahead and do your cleanup. But you know what? While you're cleaning up, make sure you just throw everything away that you got and go shopping because
Baby, when he
everything
made
you
that
have
Cookie
is
Monster
terrible.
jacket, when he made that Cookie Monster blue jacket, I was like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. It looked like he took somebody old blue carpet and tried to make it right. Exterminator. That's what he need. Walk around her look like an old radioactive roach. Mm-mm. He think he be killing the
You need a
game. He be
makeover for real. You need a makeover. You need a face over. You need a
he,
hair over.
he need a he need a
A
face
back
under.
over.
He need a back under, a face under, a make under. Not no over.
No, it
Mm-mm.
needs to be
Mm-mm.
done, redone,
Mm-mm.
redone.
Just throw the whole motherfucker away. That's what I say. Just throw the whole motherfucker away. Okay.
But I'll never be jealous of you
And that's his
because you
go-to.
don't have
People
anything.
jealous.
You don't have anything good going for yourself at
Hmm.
all. It's
That's
just
his.
that it's just your cleanups. That's all. That's all you have to live for. Is your cleanups, and some of them have to be taken down because you got taken to court. So the next person that takes you to court, that's gonna get taken down because you're gonna get they gonna get their way because you harassing people basically.
But you see, he shut his ass up about that woman he showed the fuck did. He ain't that bad. He shut the fuck up. He got rid of the videos and shut the entire hell up about that woman. So I give her kudos for that. Y'all up here talking all this shit, but she shut him down when it came to saying her name off his old raggedy ass lips.
They said that he didn't know nothing about it. Is that true? At the
They say
courts, he
that he
didn't.
didn't what?
He wasn't privy to any of that stuff that she was saying he did to her.
No, he said that he didn't know anything about. He didn't have time to prepare. He didn't know about the that he had to go to court. But everybody keeps saying, didn't he have a he had made a whole shirt about the court date. See, she should have been smart and took a snapshot of that t-shirt shit that he made for the court date 316 or something and took it and said he don't know, but this could prove he a liar because he got the shirt with the court date on it right here.
All right.
You
Damn,
know what
why
I'm
couldn't I?
saying?
Why couldn't you hit me up, Rose? I could have came through. I could have showed up at the court. Did a candy.
Mm.
Like Heidi did. Can't had candy show up to the court for BS.
Who is Candy?
Remember that was Heidi's
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
yeah, she the one that had showed up to BS's court date.
Mm.
She the one that
Well,
had brought the tea back
oh really?
to the B sector, yeah. Cause she was actually there. Yeah.
Mm. But Heidi was on her channel, was over there
Then
somewhere on
they end
James
up
channel or
fuck.
somebody. I think Heidi was on her channel kissing her ass. So fuck Heidi. Heidi ass kissing bitch too. Oh,
She
rock
was
titty
kissing
heifer,
who?
VS ass
Again. Again.
again. Just a old rock titty bitch. Just people, I tell you. Mhm.
Wow.
Mhm.
You like keeping company with your demons, don't you? The
Mhm.
people that actually came against you. Mm.
Frank
That's why
said
I don't feel
TSCC
sorry
was
for
not.
you.
Frank said TSCC was not the place for Sarah to debut because those. Nah. Well,
Because
close
those
that back.
what?
Yeah. I ain't saying the word.
Deeks.
I don't.
You
That's not a
wrong.
nice thing to say, Frank.
You wrong. Frank don't care what Frank say.
He's Frank said yes. Mm-mm. I tell you, these people be they this when you ain't got shit going on in your life and you ain't got no friends and shit in real life. You come on here and you be trying to rally some troops as a support system. It's a sad situation sometimes because you have a bunch of people that just condone the bullshit you do and uh stroke your ego.
I'm still here.
I know you are. I heard the bag rustling.
I'm here.
This is
Yeah, I
crazy. These
guess ain't
people
nothing
crazy.
else happening though. Um,
Well, you know, did you?
Reed. Have you been watching her?
Why the fuck would I watch her
That hoe.
after she said what the fuck she said and didn't even watch the video? Why the fuck would I watch her?
Right. She's still kissing ass.
Fuck
Every
her.
time I see her or hear anything about her, she
I don't know
kissing
how you
ass.
kiss ass with no lips. So you just chinning her ass? Huh?
She go get you.
Fuck her. She's called me a bitch, so fuck her. I didn't say nothing bad about her that she want to have a whole, go on a whole tirade.
Girl.
Spittle McDiddle. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I almost fell off the chair.
Well, you broke your ass bone.
They would have been like, he get rushed to the hospital.
She was talking shit about me. Did a whole thing. I was like, girl, you want to talk about me, and then they got pictures of you with no teeth and bald spots. You better go somewhere.
I still just can't get over. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to say too.
Mm-hmm.
So that cooling person, why you keep coming in my chat and trying to make me feel guilty for posting Andreas mugshot when Andreas lied on me and said that I was talking behind BS back. Was the first lie. And then the second she made a threat
Mm.
towards releasing a video of a family member of mine that's deceased now.
Well, she got kicked out of
Andreas,
the. She got kicked out of over there too. So I wouldn't worry
Andreas
about it.
did?
No, that cooling person,
Why?
baby. She got kicked out, and the lady started releasing the calls they had behind the scenes and text
Why?
messages. I guess because she wouldn't turn on one of the people that she don't like.
So
She
cool.
trying
And
to
that's
come,
why
but
you've been coming
she
in my
trying to
chat.
come. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why.
But
Mm.
coolin'. Andreas lied to you when you was talking to Andreas because Andreas lied on
But
me.
see, she up here doing all that, and Andreas ain't finna turn on that woman for her. She can go fight for that woman all she want to. That woman is not finna turn on her or do anything. So you come over here.
So my heart is clear of me posting her mugshot. I'm glad we know that now. I know now that she's a crackhead. So now I
Hmm.
understand why she told me she lost her son. She
Hmm.
lost her son because she OD'd in front of her son. They had to revive her when they got to the
Mm.
scene. That's
Mm.
dirty. But VS said that's her knight in shining armors.
Mm.
She got a lot of respect for Andreas.
Frank is putting shit in the chat. Can you read the shit Frank is putting in the chat, please?
I can't see it. It's taking a while to come up.
Frank said, for real though, Sarah didn't have the right opportunities to even debut. And if Sarah was perfected, taken more seriously, then it would be way different.
Well,
Then he
guess what,
said,
Frank? Somebody brought to my attention today. I had a nice long conversation with somebody that used to follow me. They still do follow me. We've been talking behind the scenes for a long time. We just don't really talk on the phone a lot. But we had a nice long conversation. It's like, have you ever thought maybe BS was just jealous of you? She said, yeah, she has this popularity and stuff, but people gave you a lot of props for the stuff that was being done in TSCC. They didn't give her the props. They were saying it was all me. When she had left, they was trying to say it was all me. Then she came back and tried to blame it all on me. But for real, if it was all me, why was them other people around? What did she need those other people around for? Do it make any sense? Why did she need all those other moderators? Why wasn't her her only moderator? Why was Sirius
well,
around?
first of
Why was
all,
Cynthia R around?
you asking the wrong question because you need people to blame, right? You can't just keep blaming one person. It's got to be spread around everybody.
Yeah, but when she came back, she said that I was doxing everybody. But what about all of those other people that you was connected to, like April, Valerie, Cynthia R, Sirius? Why was Sirius collecting videos for you? I mean,
Isn't Cynthia R the one lady that was the purse holder? And then when they fell out, she threatened to call her job and get her fired.
Cynthia took all the money. That's what happened. And I'm gonna tell you why she took all the money. It was in Cynthia's name, first of all. The bank account was in Cynthia's name. It was not in VS's name. VS was getting and receiving government assistance. So how could she have another account in her name? That could be used against her, right?
Hmm.
So clearly, rightfully, Cynthia took the money because it was in her name.
Cynthia wasn't a teacher. You
She
talking
wasn't a teacher.
about?
She worked at the bank.
No, he talking about what's that one that be over there with Nika and them, and she be talking big shit now, but she was the one trying to fiend over Larry Nelson.
You talking about Crystal?
Crystal. Hmm. Now, Bayless wasn't the purse holder. Bayless was the one that had all the archives.
Bayless did a lot more than archiving.
Oh, did she?
She did,
Mm.
and she continues to uh tear her down and try to like, you know, make her seem like she was nothing to
But
her.
see, she'll do that. She'll poke at people, poke, 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 and then when they come out, just like she did with Mink Mob, she said everybody's wondering why she wouldn't release the tapes on Mink Mob. Mink Mob went on People Are Games channel
Hmm.
and was talking about the situation. And then here she come back today. You did what I wanted you to do. I was waiting for you to reveal yourself. I'm like, girl, please stop with the bullshit.
Who did?
The one over there, the lady.
Just say her dumb
I
name.
don't like saying her name.
It gets me more views.
Mm-mm. Well, I don't give a fuck about that. You get to saying names and spirits come. I ain't even having it.
Cynthia worked at the bank, and Crystal was the teacher.
Is the teacher?
I heard she was the teacher.
Oh, she not a teacher? No, she a teacher still.
According to Val the Southern Belle, she said she was the teacher.
Well,
Val
she
was
was
even
on.
Val was even trying to get her fired, yo.
Mm. Well, she was on Nika talking about her classrooms and stuff they needed for the kids. So apparently, if she was, she is again, maybe at another school.
I heard that Crystal was only a substitute teacher.
Mm,
No shade.
mm. She might be a substitute human being too, because she sounds stupid sometimes. I'm like, okay, girl. And then let me say this, Ronnie Q, I'm gonna need you to stop telling people that FAFSA is only is money you don't have to pay back. I'm gonna need y'all to read up on what FAFSA is. It's for loans and Pell, and those funds do have to be paid back if people don't finish going to school. I don't know why people don't act. Oh, people be so misinformed.
She had some smart ones, but majority of them was just followers. Some of the people that claim to TSEC. Again, TSEC really wasn't like a group of women. It was like
It was everybody, men, women.
it was just a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? But she was
Hmm.
only connected to a few people, like on behind the scenes. She was connected to a few
Hmm.
people.
Hmm.
But you all have made her into this demon that she is. Y'all allow her to come back and be the demon that she was.
Hmm.
Y'all talked about her for 3 years,
Hmm.
and then she came back, and y'all started praising the queen because
Hmm.
the queen got released from jail from
Hmm.
the castle jail.
Hmm. Right, Frank. I called. Let me tell you, because I before I came on here and said that I called up to a school to ask them that, and they said, "Well, chop, you go to school, so you know." Um, I called up to the school to ask them that, and they said that you have to something about when you fill out the FAFSA,
You have to do a
um,
quiz,
and it's
and they
for
ask you, and they make you break it down, and
right.
it's not
They
just Pell Grant. It's also
loans,
yes,
right? And people and the lady said, and I said, can you just get the money and go basically and not finish? And they was like, nah, you have to complete classes or something before they even, they have to complete the classes.
yeah, or else you
So
will be.
Ronnie Q must have went to school back in 1902, I guess, because that's not how it worked now. The
Ronnie
lady
Q thinks
said
she know everything. She don't know nothing. You
she
just a
something
dumb.
is wrong. She's not dumb, but something is wrong with her. With her, she's got delayed. I think she has some kind of head trauma or something because she's not dumb, but when she speaks, you could tell something is wrong with the connect when her thoughts try to connect. Right,
When I
Frank. Financial aid
when
for
I
the year.
spoke to her before, she
Right, Frank.
when I spoke to her, it wasn't seem like she was delayed. She just sounded ignorant.
No, it just sounds like when she talks, she just it's some connectivity issues in the brain a little bit, but
I'm not saying
she's
she
not
dumb, but
dumb.
she ignorant though. She is very ignorant.
Mm,
Yeah,
well, I mean,
ignorant.
I guess if that's what you think.
She ignorant
Okay.
because
She ain't
she
as
thought
ignorant
that
as these other motherfuckers.
she thought. Wait a minute. She thought that FAFSA was only Pell Grant. It's when you fill out for it, they make you take
Mm.
a quiz and they ask you certain questions, and you if you don't answer
Mm-hmm.
those questions right, they do give you answers or whatever. But they want to know that you know that some of the money is meant to be paid back, and some of the money is grant money, but majority of it is
Mm-hmm.
loans. You're gonna need to get loans unless you can get some grants,
That
and it's
lady
hard to
said
get grants.
that lady said that uh the Pell, like you can't just go to school, keep going to school. They have a whole limit on it now. Something she said about you can only get so much, and I don't know. But I just my question was, can you just go to school, get money, and stop? And she was like, no. I was
Well,
like,
guess what? You're wrong. Okay, because some states like California, they let you keep the money,
mm,
and you can keep going to school
mm-hmm,
because that's just their rules.
mm-hmm, mm,
Long as
okay.
you're taking classes, you can keep getting money.
Mm. But like the key word is you have to keep taking classes.
Right. And
Hmm.
that's the smart thing to do.
And
Look at
most,
me.
huh?
Look at me. I
Mm,
kept taking classes. I kept
okay.
getting money. No, but I wasn't really doing it for the money, but I actually did take a lot of classes though. And it was
Mm.
free.
I will see.
Wasn't
What's that
Crystal
Frank
Salter
say?
a preschool Sunday school teacher?
Not a Sunday
Yeah,
school teacher.
yeah, I think she was a preacher teacher. Cause what kind of real teacher with something real to lose would be attached to this? Guess what, Frank? A lot of people that have real good jobs is attached to the beef sector. Believe it or not, they work for the federal government and everything. I know a lot of people that do in the beef sector. They work for the federal government for real, for real. They're in the
Mm,
military
mm-hmm.
for real, for real. You said something low level. No, for real, for real, for real. High level. The beef sector to them is entertainment. It's not their real life, it's virtual.
Mm,
But I
mm.
don't know. I'm over Sissy Maloa
Not
Trezures.
snitching.
Sissy. Don't speak on me no more until you get new style.
He was talk so bad about the LGBTQ, especially the men. I'll be thinking somebody did something to him that he just be hating the gay men.
I
He
heard his
say,
man
listen,
was
one thing he say,
cheating on
one thing
his.
he say that gets me is that he say that how gay men are with his kind. So I've never seen gay men act crazy with drags, but are you transgender? Because that's where I'm just asking because most people be saying the gay men have a problem with transgender, not the drags. So that's what I'm wondering.
Maybe mother is transitioning over there.
What did you just
Transitioning
say,
to a
Frank?
lizard.
How do you know that, Frank? How do you know? Because of what he said? How do you know he got a nice career?
Guess what though?
Hmm.
Shade. Guess what? It was a guy that was on that channel. He sound exact. You need to go and listen to that. That's what I forgot to tell you to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go like towards the end of the video. This video that I was on when Deanna, I think, had said some crazy stuff about Ness, and Ness came back at her or something. I
Mm-hmm.
think that was the same live, but Ness, I think it was the same live. If it wasn't the same live, I'm gonna have to find a live for you. But it was a guy on there. He sounded just like Stump Down, and he was showing his face, and he had his real name up there. I think it's
Mm.
Stump Down. Stump Down's
Mm.
legs is the same complexion as the man's upper body.
Mm.
So I'm like, this
Dimples.
Stump
That's the name.
Dimples.
Dimples.
Dimples is a sweet person.
I know, and that's what I was telling you that he be coming at her crazy and always trying to clown her. Always, you know what I'm saying?
Isn't Dimples a
And
drag queen though?
no, Dimples is transgender.
Dimples is a drag queen.
No, Dimples is transgender.
No, Dimples is a drag queen
No,
for real.
Dimples is transgender.
Dimples can't go around her family like that.
But she's transgender. Well,
She told me she didn't
Dimples
transfer.
can't go around her family like that, and Natasha shouldn't go around her family like that.
Natasha's family goes. Natasha's family accept her with open arms.
I bet they don't. They be like, look at this. And
No,
he be
they
trying to act
do.
like Natasha gorgeous. I was like, please, you want to talk about Dimples? Dimples is not ugly compared to what Natasha looked like. Natasha looked like Frankenstein.
Remember Frankenstein had them things sticking out of their head. What
Uh-huh,
was
that's
that?
Natasha. That's where they hold her neck to when she giving blowjobs around the
remember,
corner for some
remember Natasha.
cigarettes.
Remember Natasha always be like, I had back problems. That's why I haven't been on here.
That's them things in the side of her neck. They be grabbing too hard. Will she be on her knees
Has
giving
Natasha been
blowjobs?
on here? Has Natasha been online?
She be popping up, I guess.
Does she still do videos?
Ain't nobody got time for the one sentence to take 10 minutes to come out her mouth.
Lord, it
She
does.
always she always seemed like she lost when she be on panels. What what's going on? She said crazy. She be one Sir
What is
King
that
virtual
dude? What
bank
is that dude's
dangling.
name? What is
Who?
that dude's name? Blue Wolf. Why don't you meet up with Latasha?
He don't like transgender. We know she get
they
we know
never.
she get checks. We know. And I know they ain't paid for no vagina for her. She act like she doesn't have vagina surgery. Girl, bye. You need you. My thing is, you getting the fake coochie. You can't even get your teeth fixed. You walk
I'm
around here,
sorry.
you want a whole coochie, but your teeth looking like jagged. They looking like piranha mouth, and you sitting up here. Baby, them teeth is gappy as they want to be.
Party,
Hello.
partying and drugs. I don't think that was partying and drugs. The beef sector is funny as hell. The people in the beef sector is funny as hell. What had happened? Shaking my head. Just a mess, I know. Ain't even sounding.
I mentioned Natasha, and my phone said, not Frankenstein, and hung up.
You know, looking like a woman.
She up here talking about she ain't clockable. Shit. Ain't no 7 foot ass woman with no hard chisel chin walking up
James, I
on no
want to ask you a
bitch.
question. Why you never just went ahead and did the surgery? Because you really want to be a female. I want. Do you think he would look good as a female? For real, for real.
He ain't even looking good as a man.
You know those hormones do change you up, though.
There
What you think his
ain't
face
enough,
would look
ain't
like?
enough. Natasha was taking hormones and she still looked like a man.
Would he look like Big Bertha in the face?
It's the shoulders. They need to get shoulder surgery. Walking out here looking like a brawny
I think,
man, shoulders.
but I thought I thought when they do the hormones, it changes
It don't
your
change your bone
genetics.
structure. No.
I thought your bone structure trickle down.
Who told you? No, no, not at all. And you got to get fillers and you got to get other shit. No, it don't do all that. It ain't no miracle.
Well, some people it do be making them look good though, for
They
real.
already had to. They have already had to have already looked good. You can't start from scratch. You had to already been working with something. Shit.
Well, mother ain't working with nothing.
Mm-mm. Oh, Jerry Curl toupee wearing fool. Mm-mm-mm.
Them claws.
He be over there just cracking himself up. Natasha looks on the same level as mm. Who is
I
this
heard him say
scammer?
one day on his video, he be reading people with their truth. I said, you lying. Well, when I read you with your truth all the time because you don't even know nothing about me
He got to
to be
write
reading
down.
me
He
with my
got to
truth.
write down his reads. He can It just don't come off the dome. He got to write it down, and he be laughing at his own
And
shit.
then
I'll
he
be
be
like, "Fuck
shimmying.
with that." He got titties like his best friend Camel Toe.
Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pops,
Ooh, Camel
shimmy,
Toe is looking
shimmy.
so sick. That's one thing John was like, he looking sick. Camel Toe over there losing so much weight. He done lost he just looked like some saggy
You know, Jay
balls.
Wilson used to look good though. Back in the
Used to.
day, that
Used to.
he did. He did really. When he was thin, he looked better. He did.
I know, but that was 30-year-old thin. He 80-year-old thin now. It ain't the same.
he grew into his look. He growing into his womanhood.
Mm.
What has he been saying about Tracy?
I don't know. I don't watch him. I don't really watch. I don't know.
You haven't been watching him.
I just heard that he's a travel agent now, and anybody that books him to travel would be stupid.
He's a
Uh,
travel agent.
mm-hmm.
How so?
That what he said. I don't know.
Now, mother, sister Wilson. You know we can find out. We have Sister Deanna over there that doxes you all the
Every 30 days, she be on that ass.
I'm gonna have to watch Deanna. Deanna might talk about me, but I'm gonna have to watch Deanna. See who's the next person that she's coming after now. It's either Ness or be Jay Wilson that she always coming after.
Well, Ness was begging for furniture and drawers, bras,
She the
blankets, and
one said that
everything.
she oh no, she said that somebody did a ODS to Ness and took pretended like they was gonna buy all her stuff off her wish list.
They tried to say they was blaming Jay Dunn, but Skillet the one said she did it.
But why you see Skillet? This is why James did what he did to you. You keep trolling people.
Well, let me tell you, I heard Kwani say that the man that uh, his brother killed the first time was a relative of Skillet's.
What?
I think that's what Kwani said.
That's
Hmm.
crazy. That's really cray cray.
Well, apparently they done caught his brother, so he incarcerated now. But he was doing a live talk about uh naming everybody else's siblings that have done wrong shit. And then he tried to say Sean's brother was a prostitute, you
What?
know. And I
I
was
thought
like,
Sean was the only child.
no, I think he got some brothers, but I was like, okay, so if his brother was a prostitute, that his dangling wasn't killing people, or his head wasn't killing people. Your brother out here powing fools. So what you mean?
And James, you still have the allegations about you touching your kids and stuff. I don't
Oh,
know if that's true, but something happened in that situation because the kids said something. That's why they got taken. So I need you to deal with your truths before you go after other people and their truths. You don't never want to own up to yours.
no, he
You
likes
never
to
want to own up
deflect.
to yours.
It's deflect. What you say, Frank? There's something real, so real filthy and gutter secondhand about Natasha, and that mm, Natasha is a what do they call it? Um, what is it? A dick hound? Is that what they call them?
What's
She a
that?
dick hound, and they said criminal's a throat gobbler, a throat monster, something. She like goblin ping pongs. That's what they said. This is what they've been talking about.
Girl, has Kimino been in trouble with anybody in the beef sector or in the black sector? Ain't been
They
going
was
at it with
talking about
nobody.
her. Yeah, she came live the other day. I guess I heard that she came live talking about MU and Tracy, but they said that she was supposedly who was it that she one of her mods wanted a refund of some money they gave her because she was scamming some lady named Amanda, I think, that died of a drug overdose or drugs, and she was trying to collect money, but they said she wasn't giving the money to the family. She was collecting it on her own behalf.
Kimino,
Hmm.
the person died and she was trying to collect money for the person.
Uh-huh. That's what they say. She was collecting money, but it was for herself. It wasn't for the lady. That's the
What?
word. Hmm.
What they been talking about on Lipstick Alley?
Everything. Everything.
I mean, what's everything? What's they been take on stuff that's been
This talking
happening?
about just the shit. Kwani and her going her midnight rants and Ness and her begging for shit. And
But I don't understand what's wrong with them having a wish list. People have wish lists on social media. Deanna talking about why can't she just go get that stuff for herself? Deanna, that's a question we should be asking you. Why did you charge all of that money for those chef hats? That's what we should be asking
not a
you.
chef hat. Oh,
For
them
real.
bonnets.
The bodies, they were chef hats.
Shut up.
Why was you charging all of the 30
And
and
Bless was buying
$40 for
40 of them. She was just walking around every day, had on one of them old ugly hat bonnets on.
paper mache bonnets?
You wear it out in the rain, it just evaporate.
Why was you charging people, overcharging people for bonnets that you was paying 10 cents for from California? You said you got them from California. I doubt you got them from California. You probably got them from the same place Fabe was getting them wigs from.
Mm.
Shedding.
Mm-mm, not shedding wigs. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. That's
There's
crazy.
nothing wrong with having a wish list. And if you want to request for certain things, that's what people request. That's why they had a wish list. It's a lot of people
Right,
on
Frank.
YouTube that do that. Wish list. Haven't you seen big name, big channels doing it?
Right, big name, big channels.
Girl, it's the
You don't
beef
have a
sector.
wish list like some of these people trying to get them their
I wouldn't want to do a
clothes
wish
and trying
list.
to
I
get
wouldn't want
them
to do a
they
wish list. You know why?
uh
Because people like Deanna and J Dunn and ODS want to fake like they gonna get it, and then they don't get it. Give me the money and I'll go buy it. And then I'll come live and show you that I got it.
mm. Frank, I'm about to block you.
What's that, sir?
I think Sarah and Milan Trezure should do a fashion show.
I just said that. That's a look.
Not a fashion show together, a fashion like a competition.
Yeah, I just said
Oh,
a
okay.
drag off.
He said a fashion show like y'all was gonna do it together and be
We could do a drag off.
Frank. Stop it.
We could do a drag off. My
Mm.
clothes is gonna trump his clothes all day. Cause I get my clothes from expensive places. He get his clothes from the
Mm.
flea market. Not even a flea market. He get it from the thrift store.
Mm. Well, y'all.
I'm about to go, yeah.
Yeah.
The beef sector is boring. Boring. Just like Sister Treasure over there. Boring.
They have said on Lipstick Guy that his shit is boring and his reads is repetitive.
You
He
said
ain't
we
got no
both got
appeal.
that appeal. No,
Okay. Mm.
no. No. It can never be compared.
Mm, mm, mm.
But I'll talk to y'all soon. I think I am gonna upload a video though.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
Toodles.